It's 2025 and you finally decided that you're gonna start taking content seriously. Congratulations! In this video, I'm gonna tell you everything that you need, from cameras to equipment to lighting, editing software. I'm gonna give you guys everything I know. My name is Olivia. I do content around motherhood, self-care, lifestyle, girl, just all things lifestyle. Honestly, anything I really want to do content on, I make content about it. And today I decided that I wanted to help you guys out. So let's go ahead and hop into it. If you clicked on this video, it means you finally decided to start your YouTube channel, and you need to know, what do you need to start? First things first, we're gonna start off with cameras. You can definitely use your iPhone camera. Just make sure that you're using the back camera. But if you have a bit more money saved up and you finally want to invest in your craft, invest in your content, and you want to get a camera, I have 3 recommendations. Of course, there are other cameras out there, but these 3 I have had and I have loved. They shoot in 4K, which is what you're going to want because you need high quality content. So the first camera that I'm going to list off is the camera that I am using right now. This is the Sony ZV-E10. It does have a flip screen on it, so you can flip the screen out and see yourself while you're recording. And it does have an interchangeable lens, so if you don't like the factory lens that it comes with, you can buy another lens. But what they don't tell you is the lenses are just as much, if not more, than the actual camera. I never knew that until I bought my first lens not that long ago. Girl, the lens by itself is like $800. Like I got this lens that I'm recording on now because I wanted a wider angle. I don't have it on the widest angle right now because I am doing a sit down video, but when I'm vlogging, I don't want to have to hold the camera all the way out here because it'll put some strain on my arm. So I wanted to get a lens where I can like hold it right here and it still gets a wide enough angle to where it's not all up in my face. And that is what this lens does for me. The factory lens that this camera came with is actually a really, really good lens. If I didn't want a wider angle, I wouldn't have gotten a different lens. Another really good camera is a different version of this camera. It's the Sony ZV-1. It does have the flip screen, but it does not have interchangeable lenses, so you do have to stick with the lens that it comes with. I did record on that one for a pretty long time. All of these cameras are really good. They record in 4K. They're gonna get you that crisp, nice, vibrant color quality that you're gonna want for your videos. And before I had the Sony cameras, I did have the Canon G7X Mark II. That one does have a flip screen, but instead of flipping out on the side, it flips upwards. I had that camera for a really long time. That's the camera I started off with, and I broke it and I bought another one because I really did like that camera. But I don't know if I'm just heavy-handed or what, but it wasn't durable enough for me. Like, I need a big, not like too big, but just a heavier duty camera. The camera that I'm recording on now is bigger than the Canon G7X Mark II and the Sony ZV-1. But if you want like a cute, nice handheld camera used for vlogging, and you can also use it for sit-down videos as well, I would definitely check out the Canon G7X Mark II or the Sony ZV-1. Of course, there are plenty of other cameras out there. Those are just the top 3 that you're gonna see your favorite YouTubers using. So yeah. Now moving on to some equipment, starting off with some tripods. I like to have a big tripod and a small handheld tripod like this. Okay, you can just prop it up on whatever you need. I like to take this when I'm on the go. I like to bring this just because it's easier to hold than the big camera. So I can just screw my camera on here and take it around with me and vlog. This is my small tripod, and then I also do have a bigger tripod. I'll have the tripod that I use linked down below. I would show you guys, but you're on it right now. So there are different kinds of tripods, and I used to have like the 3-legged tripod like this, just a bigger version obviously. But then I figured out that they have these tripods, and it's really, I mean, it does still have the 3 legs at the bottom, but it's not the 3 legs all around. I'll have pictures on the screen so you know what I'm talking about, because I know it might sound a bit confusing, especially if you're new to content creation. But the tripod that I have now, a singular rod tripod. I can adjust the height of it, and it's a lot easier to use. When you do have a tripod that has the 3 legs on it, you have to adjust all 3 legs. So it'll take longer to like adjust the different heights and do different angles, and it's just really inconvenient. If you want a tripod that's easy to use and convenient, definitely get the tripod that I have linked. I'll have it linked down below and also in my Amazon storefront under creator favorites. Another piece of equipment you are definitely gonna need, especially if you want to make short form content as well, like using your phone, I would definitely recommend getting one of these phone holders. You just stick your phone in here and you can screw it on your tripod. This is one of your standard phone holders that I would definitely recommend getting, but if you want to just go a step above this one is a bit more complex. This is a phone holder as well that you can screw into your tripod, but it just does a lot more. I got this phone holder from Tellison and it just does a lot, right? So say if you want to record off your phone for short form content or for long form content, you can bend this down and you can use it as like a phone holder to record yourself. And then it also extends. There's so many things that you can do with this one right here. I will have this link down below as well, but for my girlies who just want to make all forms of content, long form, short form content, definitely get you something that screws onto your tripod that can hold your phone. Another thing that you're going to need are memory cards. I would definitely recommend getting more than one. I would also recommend getting more than one battery for your camera, because once one battery is dead, you can't even use the camera. And say if you're out and you really want to vlog something or record something, you can't because your battery's dead. Always, always, always have a spare battery and a spare memory card on deck. Now let's talk about lighting. You don't need big studio lights. You don't need multiple lights. You don't need any of that. All you really need is a good ring light. I get mine from Amazon. I think it's the newer brand. It's about $100 and it's a big ring light. It comes with like white lighting or warm lighting as well. I mix the two so I get a nice blend. But yeah, definitely get a ring light for when it's dark outside and you still want to record your content, or if it's not dark outside, you just have bad lighting like I do in your home, you're definitely gonna need to use that ring light. So definitely get a ring light. I also have this clip light as well. If it's dark, I'll either clip it onto my camera or my phone for when I'm taking short form content. And it's super easy to just clip on. I got this off of Amazon for like 20 bucks. And I really like this. It's super simple, it's small. You can also use this for taking pictures as well. And it's got a white light, a yellow light, and then a mix of both. I'm not even sure if y'all can really tell on camera, but this is more convenient than a big ring light, which you obviously can't take with you everywhere because you have to plug it in and do all the things. So if you like to record on the go, definitely get you like a small handheld light like this one. Moving into editing, if you're gonna be making long form content, you're gonna definitely need an external SD, not SD, an external USB, which is what this is. This is basically extra storage. You plug it into your computer. I save all of my YouTube videos, my camera clips onto this right here. This is a 1 terabyte version of it, and you can get insurance on it as well. I just get these from Best Buy, and they have different plugins just depending on what type of computer you have. And this is 1 terabyte worth of storage. So this can definitely hold all of your YouTube videos. I know all of my YouTube videos from like the past year or two are on this external SD, or I don't know why I keep saying SD. It's USB. This external USB. You're gonna need some external storage, okay? That's basically all it is. It's external storage, because recording all that content, it's gonna take up a lot of storage, and you don't wanna keep it on your phone. You don't wanna keep it on your laptop. It's gonna make your laptop run really slow, having all that data on there. So definitely make sure you have something that you can put your things on outside of your computer. And then when it comes to transferring your content to your computer, I use this. You basically just take the memory card out of your camera and you stick it in here, and then you plug it into your laptop, and I just drag the files from the memory card onto the editing software that I use. This is about $30 at Best Buy, and then these can range depending on the amount of storage that you're getting. They have these that are 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes. The 1 terabyte I think is like $100. Get you something that you can store your footage on. It is gonna be pricey, but you gotta invest in yourself. You have to invest in your craft, invest in yourself. If YouTube is really something that you're gonna take serious, this is something that you're going to need, okay? Now let's get into some editing software. So the editing software that I use iMovie, and then I also use CapCut. CapCut is like universal. I feel like everybody uses CapCut. I would definitely recommend using CapCut. The only reason I still use iMovie is because I know how to work it, and I just move faster in iMovie because I've been using it for so long. But I do just want to get to a point where I'm only using CapCut. CapCut is really the only editing software that you need. They have a free version and they also have a pro version. The pro version is like 10, 12 bucks a month, I think. I had pro for a while, but I honestly think it expired. I might have to renew it. But yeah, even the free version of CapCut is really, really good too though. The pro version does allow you to get access to the more elaborate transitions, different kinds of text and effects and things like that. There are other editing softwares out there like Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is like $200 to $300. You do not need that, especially if you're just starting out. Girl, get something for free. I would definitely recommend doing a free trial of whatever editing software that you want to use before you actually pay and buy it, because I used the Final Cut Pro free trial, and to be honest, it's just too complicated. I didn't want to take the time to figure it all out when I can use something more simple like CapCut that already has everything built in. So definitely recommend CapCut. Something like 10, 12 bucks a month if you want to get the pro version. If you don't, girl, go ahead and use the free version and your videos will be just fine. That concludes today's video. Hopefully this helped you out in any kind of way. Hopefully you took some notes. If not, go ahead and rewind and make sure you jot down everything that you're gonna need to record your YouTube videos. Make sure you get good quality content. It's 2025. If you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, this is your sign to start now, okay? You can start from your phone even if you don't have the money to invest into all of these things right now. You gotta start somewhere, right? And I definitely would recommend starting on your phone if you don't know if it's something that you're gonna wanna stick with. Because I mean, content creation looks fun, and it is, but once you really get into it, you start recording the content and then it comes down to editing. That's where some people fall off, because editing takes time. But if you've got it set in your mind, set in your head that content creation is something that you want to do, you love to edit, you love to just be creative, I would definitely recommend investing in yourself and getting a few of the things that I listed off. If you're on a tight budget, I would definitely recommend getting like a ring light. Even if you have an average camera, if you have good lighting, it's gonna take it up a notch. It's gonna make the colors pop, it's gonna make things more vibrant without much effort from your camera. So definitely invest in some good lighting. Definitely invest in a tripod, because you're not going to want to hold your camera all the time. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Happy content creating. Bye y'all.